and a lot of people don't feel satisfied in their career enough to sit on the couch and go, lovely, it's over, you know?
Is that something you want to step into and kind of...
I think we need to help, and it's easy to sit here and say we need to help. It's actually getting off your arse and doing something about it. We've all got an obligation to do that because we all put people in these fights, and you know, we run a business around fighters entertaining the public and the broadcasters and that kind of thing. So we owe it to them to provide a service after the sport. But too many people, me included, talk about it, but implementing it is another thing.
Yeah.
You know, we're willing to invest money, but someone really needs to sort of get behind it. I think it's probably the British Boxing Board of Control or someone within that, an ex-fighter. There are people trying to do it, you know, and we need to sort of come together to help that, because, you know, when it's all over, it's a bit like, you know, look at like Tony Bellew, and he phoned me yesterday.
How's he doing?
And I didn't see, yeah, it's fine, but I didn't see his missed call, right? And like, that night, I saw it, I thought, oh shit. And the first thing I thought to myself, he'll think, oh, it's great. You know, when he was fighting, I would call him back 2 minutes later. So the first thing I done was phone him back. He's like, oh, you called me back now, I'm retired. And I'm like, no, I swear, I didn't see the call, you know, but it's like, you can't have that relationship with everybody when they leave. Our job is to try and make sure that when someone leaves, they're happy, they're financially secure, but the happiness is the most important thing. So I always look at Darren Barker as a great example. You know, he didn't make fortunes and fortunes, he made enough money to secure his future, but he was happy as Larry. Like, he couldn't wait to retire. And when he retired...
He's talked about coming back though.
Yeah, I know, I'll sort it out, don't worry. But he's like, he sits at home and he's like that guy who's got his world title on the wall, got the British title, got the European title, got his, you know, and he just thinks, I'm fine, I'm at peace. And everyone, you know, that's the greatest thing in the world, is to be at peace. But a lot of fighters aren't at peace because they've walked away without achieving what they wanted to do, or, you know, before they wanted to, or they haven't got anything else in their life. You know, the training for these guys is so important, because like without that, I spoke to AJ last night, and there was a piece in the Sun about his cousins in prison or something like that, and he goes every week to try and, you know, educate him and just try and sort of convince him to live the right life and all that kind of stuff. And I texted him a picture of the paper, and he said that would have been me if I hadn't found boxing. The first thing he replied. And again, we're going to end up going too deep here, but boxing is something that the government and local councils need to look at, because how many fighters who are young fighters who are ABCs are in trouble? Like, they're not in trouble, those kids. You know, kids at Repton or you know, Lynn ABC, like all the different clubs, Club Europe, Fitzroy Lodge. These are good kids. Like, they weren't necessarily good kids when they went in there, but they don't get in trouble. And they're all from the street, they're all from underprivileged backgrounds.
And you know, time after school to when they go to bed, what do you do in that time? You finish school, you can either, I used to just go to the gym and train at the gym, go back, I was knackered and go to sleep. Buddies didn't, and they, in that time, give it a couple of years, they find stuff to do, and next thing you know, they're banged up, dead, crackheads. It's pretty unfortunate.
But I think boxing used to be a way out for people, where, and you know, back then boxing was big enough for people to go, you know, I want to be a fighter. And then it went for a period where, you know, we were in leisure centres and there was nothing overly aspirational for young people to go, oh, now you've got people like AJ, even Tyson Fury. Dillian White's a good example of someone, like Dillian White had nothing.